bringing the people behind our food to life.
I'm going to talk about potatoes and potato production, the growth cycle of potatoes, as well as when to harvest potatoes. So I have a potato patch here that's about 6 weeks old. It's very vital to always concentrate on growing your potato vines first. The more growth that you have, the more nutrients that it provides for the tubers that you will harvest at the end of the summer. So as your plants grow, it's really important to make sure that you're always what we call hoeing up the soil. And why we do this is that the soil needs to be very loose up close to the vines because the tubers grow very closely to the base of the plants. And we want the tubers to have a very loose environment to grow in so that they grow really big and nice. So every week or so for about the first 2 months of growth, we're going to bring up the soil up along the plants so that there's more airy soil for the tubers to grow in. The idea is to continue hoeing on a weekly basis until the soil will not stabilize any longer, and then you know that you're done. As far as the growth pattern of how your potatoes grow, we talked about initially putting on the vegetative growth to provide nutrients for the tubers. After you have put on the vegetative growth, then you will get flowers. Once your potatoes start to flower, you are going to start to hold back on the water a little bit. What this will do is it will provide your potatoes with much more nutritional value and taste. Your potatoes may be a little bit smaller, but the flavor will be much richer if you don't overwater your potatoes. During the flowering period is when the potatoes are starting to form underground. So the vegetative growth has stopped and it's time for the potatoes to do their thing. When the vines start to die back, you want to stop watering altogether. When your vines die back completely to the ground, it's time to harvest your potatoes.